Well, the man is running all the way to Vegas, Dana White Contender Series, August 11th. Bilal Hasan, how we doing, bro?
Can't complain. Every time you call me, Jake, it's a funny story. You're calling me when it's beautiful out. You know we're at Pacific Northwest. We're about 18 days out from the first Contender Series on Paramount Plus. Can't complain. I'm talking to my boy Jake.
First UFC-esque interview. Actually, just ironically, I'm wearing the Cage Fear shirt. We've done many interviews over there, but now we got
Let's
Dana
go.
White Contender Series. What was your, I mean, this is cliche, but what was the reaction to getting that call, getting this news?
I was kind of in a weird place because I was gonna actually fight for
Right,
CFFC.
yep.
Yeah, I think this was in April. I'm
April
pretty sure.
17th, your Ben Coyle fight was booked for.
Yeah, so I was ready, but it was weird because a month and a half before that, I broke my toe sparring, and I was still gonna fight, long story short. And then I got the call from my manager literally the week before fight week, and he was like, yeah, never mind, don't fight. You're gonna fight in the Contender Series like 3 months down the line. And so it was kind of bittersweet when I got the call, but man, it feels like the right time, and everything kind of played out in the most perfect way as of right now.
And any offers elsewhere? Like, I know we've been talking CFFC for a long time, but has PFL reached out? Did anybody else ever reach out, or this is the first big one?
Um, so I've actually been in talks with the UFC for a very long time. Um, the first two instances, the first time was actually when I fought, I believe Brian Hauser. I defended the belt for the second time, and literally a week after was when they were shooting the Ultimate Fighter, and they wanted me there, and it was just horrible timing. I was right after my fight. I got super sick, and then they wanted me, and it just didn't really work out in a business sense as well. Me and my team felt like there would be a better opportunity for me. And then fast forward about like a couple months later, I fought in North Dakota, and this is like the third time I was defending the belt.
Yep.
And I came out with an injury, and they were like, "Hey, be ready for short notice." And I was like, "Okay, I was like, you know what? I'll still fight with the injury. Let's go." And that didn't fall through. And so now it just feels like the right time, and I'm healthy, and I'm so excited, man. Everything in my career has been like the perfect progression.
Now, you said bittersweet. Is part of that just leaving Cage Fury behind? I know how close you were with everybody over there.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to everyone at Cage Fear. They gave me an incredible platform for me to display my skill set and also represent my country and my gym. But it almost feels like it's almost like going to college. It was like 4 years in CFFC. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I've learned everything that I need to learn in the regional scene that I've needed to make for me to get where I'm at now. And so I'm very, very grateful. I've had my whole professional career so far has been with CFFC, which is
Yeah.
insane. 8 fights under them, seven finishes, one decision. I literally wouldn't be in this spot without CFFC.
Gonna miss you over there, bud, but very glad I'm gonna be coming to cover some UFC events. And that was kind of my next little fun question here. John Morgan, he's gonna be covering your cards rather than commentating. Is that gonna be weird?
Yeah, that's gonna be so weird, man. I love John Morgan. He's still killing it over at CFFC, and so it's gonna be a little bit weird. But as long as I know you guys are still supporting me, man. It's gonna be the same thing.
Thoughts on, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but Miridul Saikia, good enough for me.
It's pronounced Mridul Saikia. You gotta have a
Miridul
little bit of.
Saikia. I got
There you
Come
go.
on. You know me, bro.
That's
Bilal
pretty good,
Hasan.
Jake. Yeah, that's good too, man. Well, I mean, you're used to saying that name.
Very
But
used to it. Thoughts on
think-
the boy though.
I think he's the perfect person for me to display another highlight finish on. You know, I'm confident enough to say that I believe I'm better than him anywhere. Grappling, wrestling, striking, anywhere the fight goes, I think it's in my favor. And so it's just on me to capitalize on literally every second of the fight and after the fight, because the Contender Series is such a platform for me, but also I can't just win it in a boring fashion, which again I'm not used to doing. And so I just got to be me and just keep doing what I'm doing, man. And like I said, Merdul is the perfect person to do it on.
Well, I ask a lot of Contender Series guys, yo, like, do you got to change up your style? Do you have to put more on the line here because this is the Contender Series? And a lot of the times they're like, yeah, I got to bite down. I just got to go for the finish. I don't think you have to change much. You just kind of naturally find the finish. Is that right?
Yeah, you're 110% correct, Mr. Jake. I just got to go out there and just be me. Everything else will come to fruition.
India versus Indonesia. People were like, yo, ask him about that. Is that anything to you? I don't know. Do the international waters get muddy here?
Yeah, no, you know what's funny is that Jeka Sarage, he used to
Yeah.
be in the UFC, but he lost in the finals in the road to UFC to Anshul.
Anshul Jubilee.
Yes. And so this is kind of redemption for the Indonesian guys, man. And so I think this is it's a rivalry that's pretty low key, but I think hopefully it does blow up in the Southeast Asian parts.
Any message ahead of this fight to Muridu?
Just show up prepared, man. I just hope he shows up and he's the best version of himself, because that's gonna bring the best version of me out there. And man, I've prepared for this fight like every other fight. I stay ready, and it's my time. And I think even he knows that as well. So I just gotta go out there and be me.
Well, cardio is not going to be an issue based on this interview.
Yeah, no, hell no, man. I've been in camp all year. I've been in camp since March. So I'm ready now, man. I'm sick of training. I told my boys all this. I love training, but at this point, I'm like, I'm sick of training. I just want to whoop some ass.
Bro, you should have told me you were going to be on a run. I would have stayed in the sauna. I feel like a fat slob right now, all right?
Wait, you got a sauna at your place?
No, I was at the gym and I drove home.
Oh, nice. Damn, that would have been lit.
Next time. We'll coordinate next time.
Yeah, many more to come, Jake. No worries.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. But cashing this ticket, man, to the UFC, I know what it does for your career, but what does it do for you and, like, your life, if that makes sense?
And you know what's funny is that the Contender Series, they asked me that same question during the pre-shoot. And, man, nothing's going to change. Like, I'm still going to be training with my boys at the gym. Still going to be on runs talking to Jake. Nothing's going to change, man. I think the only thing that's going to change, I want to make a little bit more money. I want to provide for my family and friends more. But other than that, man, my life is literally going to stay the same. I have the right people around me. I have the right gym. And, man, yeah, I just can't wait to be on a bigger platform and provide more.
Now, for the fans who don't know you, and this is probably not many in this interview, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how much traction it gets. But you've been on Home of Fight a few times, so our people know you. But a lot more eyes on Contender Series. So who is Bilal Hasan? What do you want these fans to know about you?
Great question, Jake. I mean, I feel like my fighting and my performances are going to speak for itself. But, man, I just want to be known as a guy that he does what he says, you know, and he's authentic to himself from the start and finish. I mean, I can't wait to see, like, for people to see my passion that I actually bring out when I fight and how creative I can be. And so that's one of my goals. I've said this before. I want to have a different finish every fight. And so people are just going to be in for a treat, man. It's a show from start to finish.
You have literally called which hand or foot has finished a fight to me before. So
Yeah, I have.
which one is it this time? How are you getting it?
Man, dude, it's so hard to keep track of of all the limbs I've used. But, man, I see him trying to rush to, you know, basically bull rush me. You know, he's trying to get on the inside, and I see me countering him. I don't see any way around that. You know, his record's 9-1. His last loss was on the road to UFC. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he has something to prove, you know. And so, man, I'm just going to go out there and flow, and I feel like he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to capitalize on it.
And what are your overall thoughts on this flyweight division? Like, I guess, where do you rank yourself almost?
Man, I'm going to be it's a bit delusional, but I feel like I'm number one, and I feel like styles make matchups, and I feel like everything has been in my favor, and I've made all the mistakes that I needed to make in my regional career, and I have so many lessons from that, and I'm going to be able to capitalize now. And I feel like now is just barely the beginning. You know, I turned 25 last week, and I feel like I'm finally growing into a full-grown man. And, I feel like it's my time.
I have known you since your pro debut. You definitely have bulked up and filled in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
There it is, bro. In terms of UFC debut, obviously you got to win this fight, but if all goes well, all's healthy, Do you want to make that debut soon?
Yes, I already have something in mind. You know, even before any of my fights, I always think about what's next. I think of every outcome, good or bad, and I'm always prepared for what's next. And so I have a fun little, almost call out, if you'd say, for after I have an extraordinary highlight finish.
You're saving it for Laura Senko in the back?
Yeah, Laura Senko, and I think Daddy Dana's gonna be there, so I've got
Oh, yeah.
something special for him too.
Well, I guess like the next question on top of that is, what's your timeline to reach that top? When ideally would you like to be in title contention?
Man, the thing about the flyweight division, Jake, is I feel like they just rush people. Like
Sure.
you could go 2-3 fights and you're fighting the title. Man, I kind of want to stray away from that. I want to fight outside of the top. Wait, did I cut out there?
No, I got you. It was just a little patchy, but I can hear you.
Okay. So, I want to fight outside of the top 15 for as long as I can. Actually, like I want to build my experience first outside and create all these highlights, and then get into title contention maybe 2 years down the line. I really want to take my time with it.
I like that approach, building the experience, not rushing to the top, especially in a division that, like you said, likes to rush. And one of those guys who got rushed up there pretty quick is now the champion, Josh Van.
Yeah.
How do you view that rematch going? I'm hearing rumblings that is the next flyweight fight.
Yeah, that's such a great fight. And man, I feel like momentum is such a big thing. I feel like Pantoja is at the tail end of his career, and Van is just getting better with each fight. And so I'm going to give that to Van, man. I think he's going to be able to finish him. His confidence and his skill set's getting so good.
And that's already a fight you maybe look at one day, you versus Joshua Van potentially.
Yeah, 100%. Like the biggest thing about this sport is that styles make matchup, and I think I'm the perfect style to beat him.
Well, hopefully someday we get to see it, man. A few
Yes,
questions
sir.
left here, Bilal, and then I'll let you run.
Yeah,
in
no
peace.
worries.
Charlie's Combat Club, for those who don't know, is the home gym, the home base, somewhere you said you never really want to leave. So between that, the PI in Vegas, everywhere else you're getting work in, any memorable rounds lately? Anything great about this camp?
Man, it's all of my camps are very similar. I train with all the boys at Charlie's Combat Club: Charles Pearson, Gucci Aquaman, Great Ebony Eddie, and I'm also getting work in with DJ at least every other week. Those hard grappling rounds.
Yep.
And so I'm very grateful, man. I'm literally set. I have everything that I need here. And so, man, it's literally been like every other camp, and I'm healthy now. And so I can't complain, man. It's been an amazing camp.
And I love asking you about Mighty Mouse, DJ, for those who were wondering who DJ was, Demetrius Johnson. Hall of Famer now. This time, though, this is your first fight together ahead of UFC aspirations on the line, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Has his tone changed? Has he had anything remarkable to say to you this camp that maybe is new?
Not really, but the last time we trained together, there are some instances where, man, his cardio is just insane. I'll be at like the brink at the end of like my 6th, 7th grappling round. And yeah, I will be a little bit tired. I'm training with the GOAT. And he's like, do you want to make 50 grand or do you want to make $1 million? And that pushes me to hit 5th gear. And man, hearing it from him, like I can't not listen to him. And so yeah, he's definitely he's making me realize that everything that I've aspired to be is closer than I think. And he just needs me to work even harder. And so it's pretty cool hearing it from the GOAT.
Now, I've seen you hang out with Aljamain Sterling. Renato Moicano gave you props. Obviously, we're talking about Mighty Mouse. You know a bunch of guys in this field already. What I want to do based off of that, and you just being a fan of the sport in general, I'm going to ask you like 6 rapid-fire questions here. Just give me the answer, all right?
Yes, sir.
Number 1, who is your favorite current UFC fighter?
Favorite current UFC fighter has to be Peter Yan, man. The way he dismantled, the machine in that fashion, so inspiring for sure.
What about all-time UFC fighter favorite?
All time, I'm gonna be biased here, but I gotta give it to my boy, Demetrius Johnson. 12 or 13 title defenses in the flyweight division is unheard of.
Now, who's a fighter or which fighter's style is your favorite ever?
Favorite ever. Man, he's current. I'm gonna have to give it to O'Malley. Man, he's so aesthetic to watch, and I feel like I definitely take a few things from him, a couple tricks. So I'm gonna give it to O'Malley style-wise.
Is there a fighter growing up, or even more currently, more recently, that you took the most inspiration from?
I'm gonna be a casual here, Jake. I'm gonna have to go with McGregor. He's probably what got like 60% of these new fighters into mixed martial arts. So I'm gonna have to go with McGregor, even though that last fight was pretty sad. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
I cried, but he comes back. He comes back, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the goal.
Just making sure. And you don't have to answer this one, but for some people it's easy. Least favorite fighter ever? Anyone?
Oh, damn. That's a hard one. That's a good question, though. Least favorite fighter ever. Man, I'm gonna have to go with. Fuck, I feel like he's part of CFFC now, but I'm gonna have to go CM Punk. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
What's the reason there?
I just feel like skill set wise, like what was he doing in the UFC? I feel like maybe put him on like brand risk or something.
Fair enough. And I like the honesty there. That was a good answer.
But shout out CM Punk, cool guy.
Yeah, shout out CM Punk. Not personal, but is there a fighter who is the quote unquote scariest fighter of all time?
Scariest fighter.
Rampage Jackson for me. Fuck that.
Oh, bro, that guy is scary, dude. Man, maybe I'm gonna have to go with Sean Strickland.
Oh, I mean, just the thought of fighting that is horrifying because you're just gonna drown, man.
Yeah, and in my instance, I'm just a small guy, and I feel like if I'm around him and I say the wrong thing, he's just gonna whoop my ass.
Still gonna find out you're Indonesian, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Last one, and this might be Mighty Mouse. If it is, that's fine. But you got to give me a second answer then. Who's your GOAT? Your GOAT.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say DJ, but second, if I weren't picking DJ, man, I'm gonna have to go with Max Holloway. Max Holloway.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta start giving more props because I was born in Oahu, Hawaii, and I feel like just being born there, there's like this certain energy around. Have you seen all these like fights popping up on like Instagram and shit?
Oh yeah.
Where it's just like two Hawaiian guys and it's like a full-on UFC fight. Like the skill set is
Leg
insane.
kicks and yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with Max. I feel like every time he fights, like you can't love him. I mean, everyone just loves Max. Like there's no way around it. No one hates Max.
Yeah. Except for McGregor, but that's only temporary.
I feel like McGregor loves Max.
Yeah, I do too. Outside of this right now, I do too.
Yes, sir.
Bilal, before I get you out of here, and before I even give you the mic, what's your pace? What are we running at right now?
That's a good question. I'm not too sure. Let me see. Can I exit out real quick?
Fine. Yeah, exit out.
We're at a 10-minute pace. Nothing too crazy.
I mean, dude, a 10-minute pace though, doing an interview in hilly Northwest, Pacific Northwest. Props, brother. Props.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit a run at the same time because I feel like my cardio is like super good right now. Of course, I'm really close to my fight. Like I was just doing medicals a week ago, and like my heart rate, they were like actually concerned about it because it was so low. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna test myself today, and thank you, Jake. This has been so much more of a fun run.
Of course, bro. I got you. Glad to be your music in the ear, so to speak. And Bilal, now before I get you out of here, anything for all these fans looking forward to this big opportunity?
Man, just stay tuned. Don't let your eyes come off the screen. Like that's one thing I want. I say this every time. Whenever I go out there to fight, I want it to be a performance. Like everyone's just waiting for me to just walk out. Like even this time, there will be no music, but I have something special planned. But I want everyone just eyes on me the whole time, even after the fight and after, I get on the mic and all that. I want everyone to just be glued. I want everyone to feel that aura.
Yeah. Well, if anybody knows their Cage Fury prospects, it's me. If anybody's been pretty correct about whose career kicks ass afterwards, it's me. So
yes, sir, it is, Jake.
I've been telling you, Bilal Hasan, look out. And August 11th, he gets his shot. Bilal Hasan, my man, thank you so much. Kick some ass and hit me up for your first UFC interview.
Yes, sir. Likewise, Mr. Jake. I appreciate you, bro.